Welcome back. Well, this is a big time of year for Twin Cities movie lovers. The International Film Fest, it is in town right now.
And even if you're not heading to the film fest, you can still catch a new flick. A Bill Murray movie is out where a woman's life is turned upside down after her friend dies and leaves her his dog, his Great Dane.
Our movie guy, Paul McGuire Grimes, sat down with some of those stars.
Iris, I need to talk with you. It's about the dog. I wanted to ask if you could take him.
No, I can't. No.
This is what Walter wanted after he died.
Why would he say that?
You were his best friend.
Now, Bill, I've read that it's very hard to get you a script for a movie people want you for. And Naomi, I heard a little story about how you literally went out of your way to get him the script. So, Bill, what does that friendship and collaboration with Naomi mean to you?
Well, she was just looking out for her own personal interests, I think, and professional interests, too. I don't think she was trying to help me in any way whatsoever. You know, the fact that she asked meant she'd already looked at it and it was going to be good. And it was. The script is great. The story is great.
I could feel him missing Walter in the same way I did.
The dog provides essential emotional support.
I guess I saw it the other way around.
Well, Naomi, you are really great in this film, and I think that it's lovely to hear that you wanted Bill again, because St. Vincent was such a great movie together. So what makes Bill such a great friend and collaborator and scene partner?
He's perfect. He's got all of the right things going. The humor, the charisma, the poetry, the soulfulness, and it really needed that. And the dog, you know, this fantastic creature.
She talked the dog into doing the movie, too.
No, the dog was
Naomi, the power that you have in Hollywood, I love it so much.
Oh boy, Paul.
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
Tell me this is a good one.
It is a good one. It's
Okay.
a really wonderful movie based on the book by Sigrid Nunez. And, you know, it's talking about grief and allowing that space for what happens when suicide happens. We're kind of unexpectedly faced with grief and that time that it takes and what animals mean to us. And that is Bing the dog who plays Apollo. And if they were to give an Oscar for the best dog performance, he would get it. He's so good. And to see that emotional connection that they have in Naomi Watts is just sublime. And kind of really carrying this movie with the dog most of the time. And Bill Murray's great. If you're a pet owner, you just know what our pets mean to us. And they convey that so much in this movie.
This is giving me Marley and Me vibes.
Right. The dog survives, don't worry.
Okay,
Not
you.
that ending.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's really well done.
I don't know if we often think about when the pet owner passes away.
Right.
The dog often can feel the loneliness as well.
I'm no dog expert, but I think that they are incredibly intuitive to all of our emotions. And that's why they come and want to be with us most of the time, or like lay on our laps, or like look at you with that face, because they know what's going on with you.
All right, ticket stubs.
So 3.5 out of 5, The Friend, highly recommend.
Okay, Paul, thanks. So, The Friend isn't the only movie out right now that's making some waves. Paul got to chat with a few young stars of the comedy horror film called Hell of a Summer.
Mike?
Now, Finn, I want to start with you. With Stranger Things and It, you really have made a name for yourself in this genre. But what were those scary movies that you saw growing up that made you want to make your own slasher film?
I loved special effects makeup, so I loved Shaun of the Dead was a huge one for me. I think informed also this one because of just how the comedy kind of led the film.
And I love how you use blood effects in this and you kind of ratchet it up throughout the film and they get more and more progressively bloody as the film progresses.
Exactly.
Fred, what are your answers for this?
I really loved The Thing. That was like, and Alien. Those were like the two movies that I think, I was too afraid to watch straight up horror films, I think. So I kind of like to watch sort of movies that had maybe a sci-fi element.
Now, Fred, I love seeing you in a lead role here, but you're also a producer on the film. What did you learn about yourself in terms of being both in front of the camera and behind the scenes?
These guys are such genius writers and directors, and there was this feeling of everyone taking this leap and making a film about young people that wasn't this kind of performed version of Gen Z, or wasn't this thing of like, oh, you know, it was just actually coming from character and humanity, and that was, from a producerial standpoint, that was like a really exciting thing to build a community.
We're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Yikes. I have to ask you, Paul. Those two on the ends, that they this
Very
is
young.
very young to be directing a movie.
Yes, and that's what's kind of incredible about this. They're very young filmmakers making their own movie, getting it distributed. Finn Wolfhard, we know and love from Stranger Things, but he was just a child when that show started. Now he's like an adult making his film, and I think it's, I love slasher movies, so I had a lot of fun with this. It feels like the vintage old, like Friday the 13th, sleepaway camp in that vein, but with their own kind of voice and twists and turns to it. So if you like this genre, I think you'll have a good time. It's kind of fun to see young actors making their own movies and to see what they're going to come up with, later on in life. It's enjoyable. It's entertaining.
What would you give it for ticket
So
stubs?
3 out of 5 ticket stubs. Hell of a summer. I had fun with it.
Okay, all right. I'm not a slasher girl,
No,
but I do like a good
gory.
camp. We're going to camp, and there maybe is like something scary going to happen.
And that's
You
what
could do a
happens
little
here.
scare?
Not overly scary, but we see a killer
Okay.
on the loose here with the mask on.
All right,
Yeah.
Paul, you've got a really fun event this weekend. Tell us about that.
So the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Film Festival is going on right now through the 13th, but this Sunday, they're going to be doing a very special screening of Brokeback Mountain, celebrating its 20th anniversary. And Oscar-winning director Ang Lee will be here in town. He's going to be doing a conversation at 4 o'clock at De La Salle High School, and then at 7:30, I will be introducing him before the movie. And this movie, I think, is a masterpiece. It's one that people continue to talk about, one that moved so many people, really changed the industry a lot when it came out. And Ang is one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. To get to introduce him before a very sold-out screening.
honor.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. And this movie means a lot to me. And it's moved me in these 20 years. I've seen it so many times, and every time it moves me quite heavily.
Brokeback Mountain is 20 years old.
20 years old. I saw it 3 times in the theaters.
What is time?
I know, what is time? And to get new people to see it in the theaters, it is sold out, but I think if people go to mspfilmsociety.org, they can hopefully go to see if there's tickets available that night to see if any of, see what the situation is that day. They'll post on their Instagram.
Have you prepared your speech yet? Your
I
opening
am
words?
working on it because it has to be really good, so I'm working
You're
on
going to nail it. And Ang Lee, he was behind Life of Pi.
Life of Pi, The Ice Storm, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon,
Wow.
Brokeback, The Wedding Banquet. He's had such a celebrated career.
Good job. Good.
gonna be
Good
incredible
luck to
to
you.
meet him.
Congrats on
Thank
that.
you.
That's
Thank
really,
you.
really fun.
Yes.
All right.
It's fun.
For more information on how to join Paul this Sunday, head to TwinCitiesLive.com. And for more reviews and celebrity interviews, subscribe to Paul's Trip to the Movies on YouTube and follow Paul on social media. That's Paul's Movie Trip.
We'll be right back right after this.